Fit like Abdi, Danny Min here, and welcome back to another episode of Train Life. We are off, continuing our journey from Eastern Europe up to the UK. Things are going well-ish. We've derailed the train once, literally right at the start of the journey. We've got just over half a tank of fuel. We are heading out of Germany. We are now heading for Belgium. We're going to get through Belgium, over the north of France, and then up to London. Are we going to have to refuel? I think we're actually going to be good. Maybe. If I had had the extra perk point that and added it into the fuel usage, I think we could have literally have gone from Ostrava to London on a full tank of fuel. Considering how much we lost when we derailed, we should technically have about half a tank. But because I derailed the train and reset the train, the game refilled the fuel tank, which was kind of weird. That's why we've got a bit more than we actually should have. But when I looked back at the other recording, we should literally have half a tank. So we'll see how we get on. We're heading for Belgium. This section of track we have been on before, several times actually, so it's all good. We know it can be a bit stuttery on the sort of Holland, Belgium sort of areas of the map, but we'll just see what happens when we get there. It's been ages since we've been to London. We've been sort of hovering around the east in Poland and the Czech Republic, which has been very cool. Now we're heading back, and at some point we're going to have to head all the way down south of France, because I think when the third update drops and we get the Alps and stuff, that's the sort of area that it's going to be. So that's going to be cool, and it's going to have, is it Switzerland, Austria, and the Alps? Maybe. We'll have to see when the update drops. I need to actually do a bit of research and see when that update is going to drop. I mean, potentially. It might drop before this even gets released. We will just have to wait and see. Right, I've been using the horn there. Literally blasting the horn. Hey, we didn't get fined. Awesome. That's a first. We normally often get fined for not sounding the horn going through a crossing, even though we do sound the horn, but we're all good. It is a beautiful day. It is 10 to 5 in the evening. So yeah, it's taken us a long in-game time to get here to where we are now, but we are where we are now, so that's good. Yeah, and off to Belgium, across the north of France, up to the UK, through the Channel Tunnel, done and dusted. Maybe. So this may be a longer episode. I think this might take about an hour. Possibly. Maybe. We'll see. Might derail the train and absolutely ruin the entire thing before then. It is entirely possible. I'm going to crank the speed up, right? And get it up to 120. We'll try and chew through the fuel. Because I think we've got plenty. I literally think we have enough here to get to London. And we'll sort of throw caution to the wind. There is a chance we could derail the train, but we're going to take that risk. We'll stay at the speed limit though. That we won't play fast and loose with the the train here. We'll keep it at what it is supposed to be at. I mean, whoa, that area looked kind of dodgy, but we're okay. So we should be approaching Spaghetti Junction first, right? Now, for those of you who don't know, Spaghetti Junction... Spaghetti Junction's up here. We don't go through Spaghetti Junction. Right, we're literally at Brussels. I need to tell Brussels warehouse that I'm coming through. I'm going to have to tell Brussels main Brussels main that I'm coming through, and then we're on to Lille main. So this is not really that far. Yeah, we're good. We definitely have enough fuel to complete this. Would we have had enough fuel if I hadn't derailed the train and it hadn't refilled the tank? Well, it's hard to tell. Really. The only way to tell really is to do the whole thing again without derailing the actual train. Bring the speed right down. Oh yeah. I was worried there. It said 70, but that 70 was for the left hand side track. We were totally fine on this right hand side track. Am I in range of Brussels warehouse? I am. So I'm going to 4, 3, 2. I want station access there because we're going to have to go through there. And then as soon as we get to the other side of Brussels warehouse, we will ask them for permission to... Whoa, what was that? That was one of those weird kinks in the track there. See how the train just got thrown to the left slightly? Yeah, we'll ask Brussels main for permission to enter. And then we'll be off to Lille. And then off to Calais. And then the end will be in... Oh, God. Ooh. That was another one of those weird kinks in the track. Now that is what derailed us the first time. I think. I'll have to go back and actually look at the actual derailment again. Even though I just did that before recording this. I tabbed out and went to check it. What is this? 120? Yeah, that's good. I'm heading left, yes. I'm going to slow down for this. Am I correct to slow down? Maybe. Just don't want to derail the train now that we're on the final leg. Right, so Brussels should basically be beyond that tree line. We do see some cranes here. There's the Brussels warehouse. So I should probably pay attention going through here. The track speed is going to come down to 80 because that is literally just what happens when you enter a city. And we are good. Next speed limit is 50. And there's no bypass for Brussels warehouse, unfortunately. So we are just going to have to cruise through it slowly. There we go. Yep, we have permission to enter the station. It's going to be a right here and then a left. Oh, what was that? That was weird. It's like the train was stuck in glue or something. Right, I'm going to cruise through here at about 60. That'll be fine. It's nice and straight. Oh, what happened there? Was that just me? Is that just my brain playing a trick on me? It looked like the train was sort of rubber banding, like it was going forward and slowing down. That was strange. It kind of looks like it just did it again. Whoa. Okay. That's very strange. Right, we are, however, outside of there, so I need that and that. Yep, Brussels main has given us permission to enter the vicinity. Let's get through Brussels and get to Lille as fast as possible. Even though this does look nice, I'm starting to see a few issues. Right, I'm going to slow us right down because I don't know what is going on here. There's a flashing red light, which normally tells you that there's a red signal coming up ahead. But there shouldn't be. There's no sign of oncoming train on track. Okay. Wants me to go left. I'm not going left. I just wanted to get through the station, please. That's all I want to do. Stick on the left. I think there maybe is a bypass line right there. that it was telling us to go to. But I was worried it was going to slam us straight into that depot, so I'm just going to go this way. We'll go through here at about 60, that'll be fine. That'll be all good. We've asked for permission to enter. We're not going to get fined for coming down these tracks. You do often sometimes get AI trains spawning here. You are speeding. Oh, Jesus. What is going on here? Yeah, move all the way to the right hand side then. I'm really surprised the train did not derail there. It might derail here. Now we're good. We slowed that down just in time. Okay, that was a literal roller coaster. There's a broken down train up ahead. Could possibly be... Right, there is a switch here. But there's no signals. Signal? Blue and blue. That's less than helpful, but red on the left hand side, so we go left. Red on the right hand side, so we go left. Okay, it's all good. So he should be on this right hand side track here. I was a bit messy, I'm not gonna lie. I was extremely messy going through Brussels Main there. I just wanted to go in a straight line through the station and it was just absolute chaos. I'm pretty sure the game could have just let me go on a straight line, but it was giving me all this weird directions. Keep turning right. Oh god, slow down. Derail the train going over this switch. That would be stupid. Right. There we go. Is this 120? It is. Right, we have escaped Brussels. Pretty much unscathed. Could have been bad. Okay. Okay, this is 110, that's fine. 110 coming up. We're not actually doing 110 yet, so that's good. Right, off to Lille. We just need to get through Lille, get past Calais, and then go through the Channel Tunnel. Remember, there's no place to refuel for a very long time once you enter that Channel Tunnel section. Okay. Duly noted. This looks treacherous. It says 110. I do not believe that for a second. Not in this train. The sun is setting once more. It's 8 o'clock at night. Nice. Aim at the base of fire. Squeeze the lever. Pull the pin. Awesome. What class fire extinguisher is this? So fuel, electricity, and yeah, that's like not raw materials, but combustible materials, wood, paper, etc. And I can't actually remember what class of fire extinguisher that does. Right, so we're sort of cruising through here slowly. We're passing the smeltery though. Still got literally tons of fuel, so I think we're good. I think we'll be able to get all the way to London. We might even run it and gun it through the Channel Tunnel, and I think we'll still have enough fuel. I think fuel, I don't think it matters what speed you're going at. I think it just matters the distance you cover. Because if you needed to save fuel, we could always just coast the train. Have it using no throttle at all. But I think it would still drain fuel, because I think it's gauged on the distance you're actually covering. Right, next speed limit is 120, so we're all good here. Speed limit past that is 110, and that's going to come into effect up here somewhere. So I'm going to slow down because I'm scared. Right, up and round we go. It's a nice area. It's a nice bridge. Whee! Right, where's this 110 you speak of? Other side of this bridge? Yeah, there is. This is quite a... There's definitely curvature going on up ahead. And 110. I'm going to bring it down to 100. Just to make sure. We're literally at France now, so I do not want to derail the train here. Apparently I'm switching left. Okay, game. I'm taking your word for it. So, going left. This is 120 going round here, so that's perfect. And then I want to switch back over to the right hand side as soon as possible. There we go. Switch over to the right, please. Let's have a look outside. There you go. All 12 coal wagons are still among us. Astonishing. Thought half of them would have derailed and been left trackside way back. Just left to the side of the rails as we continue on. But no, they're all still there. It'd be kind of cool if you could do that, you know. Just have wagons disconnect and derail and not actually know about it. Just keep going. You're like, the train feels a lot faster now because you're not actually hauling everything because everything is gone. Yeah, we are speeding. That is fine. I'm just going to check the map quickly. And yeah, I need to ask Lille Main for permission to enter. Okay, so A, 3, 2, no. I don't want to query services. I just want permission to get through. Oh, that's interesting. Oh man, imagine driving like this. Blindfolded, basically. So I'm heading right. See if I can make this next junction. Driving the train like this. Oh wait, I can see through here. I've bottled it. I'm too scared. Yeah, right here. We've asked Lille Main for permission to enter. It looks like they're probably going to be a bypass track for Lille Main. Which you will be able to go around to 80, but I'm going to slow right down. After the sheer disaster, or near disaster, that was Brussels. So I'm heading left. Yep. Looks like I'm heading left again. And then there's a depot there, so I don't want to go into the depot. But yeah, if you go left here, you don't pass through actually into the station, so it stays at 80. And then I want to go right, because I don't want to go into the depot. We're all good. We are all good. Lille successfully bypassed. Okay, happy days. Right, so we're getting past Lille. And then heading over the north of France, and then we're heading to the UK. Awesome. Still got well over half a tank of fuel. Yeah, you could definitely get from one side of the map to the other on a single tank of fuel. If you kit it out and you've got all the fuel stats, the perk points leveled up, you can absolutely get from one side of the map to the other. We're even going to have fuel to spare. Yeah, I remember this junction This junction is very familiar to me. Every time I hit this junction, there was an AI train on the tracks, but there doesn't seem to be this time. Like, I'm pretty sure we're going to meet an AI train before we get into London. Right, back over to the right-hand side, please. Yeah, now we've got this sort of twisty turny bit of track. It sort of goes up and down and up and down and up and down, and then you pass Cali, and then you get your shot to head to the move Bambi. Then you get your shot to enter the Channel Tunnel. What's the speed limit? 110. That's fine. We'll just sort of sit at this sort of 90. I am happy to do so. There you go. Nice church on top of hill there. Awesome. What is that industry around here? Cali Grain Mill. Right, so I'm heading right here, but then I want to head left. I'm going to slow down. Yeah, so task transport passengers are relevant as nobody is available at Antwerp Main. Yeah, he's been running short on passengers for some time now. So we should probably get him on to something else. Right, let's do this. Employee list. Right, Rita leveled up. Sign a perk point. You know what? You can have wagon limit, since you don't have a perk point in there yet. Oh wow, a few people have leveled up. Yeah, you need to change on to something else. Okay, let's assign your perk point. Yeah, we'll just add a point in there. So Adele's got her perk point. Agnieszka, assign your perk point. You have a point in energy. Excellent. Back. And Johannes was going from Antwerp to Lille. Okay, cancel task. Confirm. Yes. Create a task. Right, passengers and postage. Have 4 of them. So you're up here. What I want you to do is go from Paris Main to Rouen to Cali, and then I want you to repeat the task. Confirm. Okay. It's going to take him a while to get down there. ETA is 11:20. So that's totally fine, and we are good to go again. Awesome. So all the drivers are taken care of. And as soon as we pass another industry, there will be an autosave. It'll save progress, and the fact that you've changed up their routes and added their perk points and stuff will save as well. Right, so we're heading south again, and then we turn, and then we head north, and then there's lots of turns on this section of track. Alright, slow us down. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go. What is that? Is that a barn or something? Kind of looks like a house / barn. This is 110 apparently. Okay, round we go. Yeah, it's fine. We'll keep it at 100. Keep it on the safe side. Now we've still got like a refinery to pass. We've still got to pass Cali. So we're by no means close. That's before we even hit the Eurotunnel. Next speed limit is 90, probably for this junction up here because it looks pretty hellish. I think the refinery is on the left hand side there. Yeah, let's keep it at about 80. 80 is fine. Right. Yeah, no, it's Cali Smeltery. That's what that is. You often meet AI trains here as well. There doesn't seem to be one today, but I am expecting one. I don't know where it's going to be, but I think there's going to be one between now and hitting the Channel Tunnel. Could be wrong, but when we did this route, was it like a month ago or something, before Christmas, when we were travelling to London and Paris and stuff, there were a lot of AI trains on the go. Okay, so off we go. In fact, we might actually, no, because we've not passed Calais yet. The actual Calais main station. A couple of cars going over the bridge there. My fog lights are still on. Uh-oh. Yeah. Don't want to switch the lights off completely. We're not that crazy. Okay, so this is 80, so now we're in Calais. Okay. Let's just cruise through at about 85. We'll prepare to turn left. Keeping an eye out for AI trains. That's the biggest problem that we're going to face here. Slow that down. Apparently we could have went round there at 80, but it didn't feel like it. Felt wrong. So there's the Calais warehouse is up to the right hand side there. So we don't have to deal with that. We're back up to 5,134,000, so that's pretty good. There's 120. So that's it, basically. We are through France. And now next up will be Eurotunnel. Now the entrance to the Eurotunnel, the curved entrances that go in at each side, can derail this train in particular, so you need to be careful. I am going to slow it down because I'm worried. There's the tunnel there. Once we get into the tunnel, we'll let her fly, we'll let her rip, we'll burn through some of that excess diesel that we've got. So even though we derailed the train at the start, and even though I replaced the train back on the tracks and it refueled the diesel tank, unbeknown that that was actually going to be a thing, we would still have had more than enough fuel to do this. There was absolutely no issue with fuel at all, because even with the amount that we burned from Ostrava to the derail point, we'd still have well over a quarter tank of fuel. So we were literally good for that. Right, we're going to start the speed run now. I want to see if the diesel goes down extra quick now that I've started to speed up. Right, give it 100% on the old power there. We'll give a blast to the horn to let people know that we are going to be flying through here at full speed. I've got 100% on the power, up to 143. Top speed of this is like 150. Pretty sure we're not going to derail here. It's a nice smooth corner, smooth curve. Right, keep an eye on the diesel, see if it goes down quicker. We're just roughly about half. You've been fined $250 for speeding. Yep, that's fine. I'm also curious to see how much money we are going to get for this, because we have just hauled this coal the entire length of Europe, basically. We're at 150, right, we're coming to these bends up here, and I'm not sure if the train's going to be able to handle this, so I'm going to slow it down to 120. And slow down faster, please. Right, keep it going at about 110 or something, right? Because it is uphill as well. We need to climb out of the tunnel, which makes sense. Tunnel zone. There we go. There's the climb out. Did we use actually any fuel there? We used like a teeny tiny amount, and that was gunning the train at full speed. Monsieur DeVos has made some cash. Good man. And London Pump Jack. Right, I do not want to go into London Pump Jack. That would be stupid. That is not the destination that we want to go to. So stay on the right and then go left. London Pump Jack is one of those areas where you have to be on the right. It's only got a single track entrance, so you must be on the right side of the track prior to getting there. Right, there's an animal on the track. I was expecting an AI train. There was no AI train. So we've actually only ever met one AI train that has been moving under power. An AI train that's been in motion. We've met lots and lots of broken down trains, but no. Right, Bambi, you run off to the side there. Yeah, we've only met one AI train that has actually been hauling freight. So here we are, back in the UK. It's been a while. It has been a while. Okay, we've still got quite a distance to cover to get up to the power plant, because the power plant is the top of London, so we need to get up there, unload the coal. But yeah, we passed the sawmill. There's a few buildings here and there that we need to pass. I'm going to slow down for this. Yeah, we're fine. We're good. Got around there without issue. There's London Smeltery or Steel Mill. And then there's what? There's something else. There's a few industries over here. But the power plant is the last industry. You could say it's potentially could be something like Battersea Power Plant. It'd be cool if they expanded the UK. That would be really nice. And if you got someone like the Pro Mods team that do the expanded maps for Eurotruck, etc., they could do so much to expand this. Right, so we're going to slow it down here. Still scared about derailing the train, although we know for a fact we are not going to burn. We are going to have plenty of diesel left. Not enough to do the exact same return journey, but you know, it's up there. There's a lot. I would say you could probably get all the way back to maybe Prague or somewhere on the east side of Germany. There's still enough fuel to do that, I would say. In my opinion, I'm going to check it where I am now. Yeah, there's the steel mill, then there's the power plant. Okay, so once we pass the steel mill here, we'll radio the power plant, we'll let them know that we are rocking up. Stay right, yes, and then go left, and then stay right again, and get on a radio. So London, it's not there. London Power Plant 2, go 3, I want 2 station access to start with, 1 back, 4 delivery, 3 delivery, 2, 5, 6, 6, 2, and we'll deliver it manually. There you go. We're all good. Bambi just ahead. I see the power plant in the distance. Bambi has cleared the tracks. There we go. There's our destination. The end is in sight. Awesome. And we will prepare to turn off the tracks. So we made it. 1 derailment right at the start, because we hit like a kink in the track and derailed the train. It was kind of weird, but these things happen. It's an early access game, so things like that are going to happen. But apart from that, we made it. Brussels, as we know, was slightly scary getting through there. We probably should have derailed the train there, but we're okay. And even though we've just bought this train, it's done an epic journey. It's chewed through the miles. We were going a bit slower. This train does have a sort of lower threshold for derailing, but we know that. I know from using this train before that it does that. It took me a few seconds because we had a close derailment, and that's when I realised, oh yeah, this train sometimes has a few issues getting around bends at track speed. Right, lots and lots of cars coming out of the power plant. 3:30 in the morning. Why is everyone leaving? The night shift should still be on the go, right? Where are we going here, game? Right, I'm going left, and I'm going right, okay. I see my delivery point. Awesome. Let's see how much we get for this. I'm curious to find out. Let's jump back outside our magnificent train that has just crossed the entirety of Europe. Almost the entirety of Europe. Yeah, I can break this way later. See how fast that slows down? Yeah, the other trains are nowhere near as fast. Right, stick the handbrake on, brakes on, go into the decoupling menu, and let's see what we get. 706,000 quid. And I got 13,050 experience points. So the train, almost in one journey, almost paid for itself. I mean the standard train, I don't mean with the upgrades, that was obviously a lot of money as well. But yeah, it made it. And we've got just under half a tank of fuel. So even with the amount of fuel we lost before derailment, we had literally tons to go. I think even if we had left the standard fuel tank on the train, we would have been completely fine. We still would have made it to the other end without refueling. Now, another thing is, we actually have my skills, this leveled up to 4. So you can actually get this leveled up to 5, which will save you 30% on fuel usage. So you'd have even more left in the tank. So yeah, it's quite good to have these. If you had these right to start, it would save you a absolute ton of money. But yeah, we made it. Happy days. So that's going to be it for this episode. We'll do, after this, another scenario. We've got one more scenario in the ICE 4 to complete. We shall do that, and then that'll be it for a while. We'll leave it until the Alps update comes on the go, and then we'll come back to this. We'll fill in the gap with a bit of Train Sim World or something. That'll be really nice. But yeah, that is going to be it for this episode. As always, if you did watch this and you would like to leave a like, comment, or dislike, please feel free to do so. And if there is more you'd like to see in the future, then hit that subscribe button. But I've been Danny Man, this has been Train Life, and I will catch you later.